welcome to Wichita's Biz That Is. I'm Tim Witzman, the president of the Wichita Independent Business Association, and we have a great guest today. Dr. Brett Anderson is the executive vice president of Tabor College.
Thank you very much, Tim. Appreciate you having me on the show today.
Well, we always like to start out learning a little about you, so start back and kind of tell us your journey to Tabor.
Wow, I got to Tabor really through networking. We tell a lot of our business students that in college to network because that's where all the job opportunities are, and lo and behold, it happened to me. Had a friend of mine out on the East Coast send me the job ad that described this opening at Tabor College, and she actually had to call me and say, Brett, look, I know you won't read this, but read this. It's a great opportunity, and it really describes
That's how we got our basketball coach.
That's it.
WSU.
And so I read the ad, and it was really an exciting ad, the way the job description was written, and it really seemed to align with my gifts and talents. So I sent in my name, and lo and behold, I had a conversation a little later on with the search committee and the president of the college, and before I knew it, I had the job offer in hand. And
well, tell us about you before that. I want to sort of where you started.
Wow. How far back? I'm a kid who grew up in Oklahoma, as a matter of fact, so
okay.
a neighboring state.
Where in Oklahoma?
I grew up in the Tulsa area.
Okay.
And my father was an engineer and was one of the greatest generation. He fought in World War II, and I was the last kid in the family. But he always had a penchant for education. He always told us as kids that if you want to make something of yourself, that freedom for whatever you want to do in life comes through education. And we all went to college and we all earned our degrees. And what he said was absolutely true. And he had learned it in his life, I've learned it in my life, and I want to pass it on to the students that we have here at Tabor, that your ticket to economic freedom can come through education as surely as any other method.
Well, what was your field originally?
I have a bachelor's degree in marketing from Northeastern State University in Oklahoma. I have an MBA in management and finance from Oral Roberts University, and I have a PhD in management from Walden University. When I was in my MBA program, I had a great opportunity I was a salesman at the time and had a great opportunity to go off and do a doctorate. And I had met a professor who really made a difference in my life. And he really taught me how to learn, but really taught me also about the value chain principles that we know about in any business, and how to understand them, how to conceptualize them, and I was just thrilled. And so that made going off and becoming a doctor through a PhD program, because I wanted to be an influential teacher just like he was to me. And it really gave me that model for what I wanted to do in my life.
What was it about Tabor that interested you? Once this person pointed out, you ought to look at this. What was it?
You know, that's a great question, because I had a great job. I was already vice president back in Oklahoma. But the opportunity here was to really provide leadership and direction for the entirety of the campus. And I like the fact that Tabor has what I call an active Christian mission. Above all things, they want to be a decidedly Christian liberal arts university.
Tell us about that affiliation.
Tabor's a liberal arts college, small private institution here. We have a main campus in Hillsboro. We also have a campus here in Wichita. And the four elements of their vision statement really struck with me. They want to be academically excellent. They want to be globally relevant in their education. They want to have a life-transforming experience for every student that touches them. But above all things, they want to be decidedly Christian. And
what was the origin of that? My university, Brown, was Baptist originally, but it's long gone from Baptist. But how about Tabor?
Tabor is affiliated with the Mennonite Brethren denomination. They're over 100 years old, and they started the campus in Hillsboro and established it there. And they opened up the Wichita campus some 20 years ago. I think 2014 was the 20th anniversary of the urban campus.
Well, tell me about Tabor in general. Well, I want to talk about Wichita in particular, but let's start with that. What does it see as its mission these days? What are you trying to do as an overall vision?
Absolutely. The overall mission is to prepare people for a life of learning, work, and service for Christ and His kingdom. And they really take a servant leadership type of approach with every type of degree that they hold, whether it's in the traditional liberal arts areas of humanities and the science, or whether it be one of the professional areas in education, nursing, or business.
Okay. Tabor's really come into this market stronger lately. Is that a fair thing to say? I mean, they've been here, but I think they've been kind of upping their game. So what is the game?
Well, well, the game is quite frankly, we want to help adults, and the Wichita campus is really focused on the adult students.
Okay.
We want to help the adult students who might be concerned about their career progression, about their sense of significance in their life, become more knowledgeable and skilled in their life and career through the educational process. We provide exceptional customer service to either the individual student or the business that's promoting that individual student. We like to say one student, one business at a time, but we are in the business of changing lives.
Okay. Are there particular fields that you do here in Wichita?
Yeah, we focus on the graduate and professional fields here. So
in what areas?
Business at both the graduate and undergraduate levels, nursing. We have some ministry degrees. We have an education degree, and we have people come to us from all walks of life and all kinds of backgrounds. And we have what I like to call a zero entry program. You can come to us with no college whatsoever, and we have a place for you to start, a place for you to fit in. And whether you're an individual student, a business owner that's looking to upgrade your skills or finish a degree that you started, we have a degree that fits you, and we customize those degrees to help the student meet their life and career goals, or they can jump into one of our established programs like the MBA and move forward from there.
And that's a good place for us to take our first break on Wichita's Biz That Is.